Hello. Hi. How's it going? SolarLune here. Delete that. There we go. Let me scooch up a little bit. But hello, SolarLune here. I'm an independent game developer. I'm the creator of Master Plan. I'm the creator of Tetra 3D. And I'm the creator of the 3D adventure game that we'll be working on today. This is a little bit of an interesting game or an interesting stream because I think I'm going to try to make something that I planned last stream. So yeah. So anyway, So we were doing a lot of planning last stream on this game. I've been working on, which is this guy here, where you walk around, you can talk to people, and it's a standard walk and talk adventure game. And also, before I forget, I updated my audio to hopefully be a little bit more crisp, a little bit louder, a little bit not louder, well, louder I guess, but more so like to have less, to be more compressed, So hopefully it's a little easier to hear myself, or it's easier for other people to hear me. It just seemed difficult to hear myself last time. So anyway, let me start off with some music, and then I'll get a little bit more into this. Let's go with. Oh, this is definitely gonna handbrake. Hold on. Yeah, this one's good, I guess. All right, yeah. So, right. So this is the game that I'm going to be working on, trying to do something interesting, and I think I'm going to try adding that like mini game I was thinking of back in Master Plan, or back in the last stream. I planned out this little mini game where you have to go into a dumpster in an alleyway, and it's like an entirely different game. I don't know. I feel like that would just be kind of interesting. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to give that a shot. In addition, something else I did off stream between last time and this time is I added the ability to just click and drag a map, and it will also drag the stuff on the map, which is very nice. So it very much so feels a little bit better. Yeah, not perfect, but pretty good. Yeah, so there's still some things I need to do. Also, that's right, we also last stream figured out, I think, what we're going to do for modding, which is to use mod.io, and we're going to use the REST API so that it's the most cross-platform friendly, and so that I don't have to make builds myself. I can basically make a Go module, a Go library that essentially calls these functions for you. So it will just give you the mod data. It will download the mods to a specific folder. It will delete the mods if you wish. It will, do that kind of stuff. So some basic stuff. Log in, log out should be pretty straightforward, I imagine. Now, yeah, so a lot of the things we've been working on, we're planning. Now, something else I wanted to do is figure out what's going on with Master Plan. It feels like some of these images are not, something's not working correctly with images. So let's see if we can kind of examine this. I have an idea actually of what might be it, but we'll see. So let's say we create a few of these guys. And then we create one of these, and then we go here. It's the right file path. I don't know why. Yeah, all the file paths are correct. Okay. Copy paste. Copy paste. Okay. All right, well, there's still a few things we can do. I guess, well, I'll commit this. I want to commit this before I move on. So this is, oh yeah, that's right. So I added the feature where basically if you resize a map, it also gives you a nice little readout next to the mouse. So you can see like, oh, how big is it, essentially. Yeah, that's very nice. I like that. Cool. So we'll commit this change. I mean, well, let me think about this a little bit, because I like the feature. I'm just not sure if I want this to be here next to the mouse, or if I want it to be maybe at the top left or something else, somewhere else. It's a little small too. Might be good to make it a little bigger, especially because it resizes. So it probably shouldn't be world size. That might be part of it. I can't make it not world size now. Make this bigger. Make this bigger too. Let's see, source test. We must. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting. What are these? Okay, so that's the... Oh, I see. So it's just for a single... Right. Okay. I think this thing's a little tall. This right side. Armrest. Anyway, okay, so we're rendering the text. We're drawing it to the screen. Why is it world space? I guess is kind of the question I have. It's world sized. Like we never translate. Yeah, this is weird. I'm not sure exactly why this is world space, because I don't see anywhere where we're translating the coordinates, but it's obviously, you know, like you zoom out and the label becomes smaller. You zoom in and it becomes bigger. I don't get why that is, because I'm not transforming the space, transforming the locations. Huh, okay, let's see. So I never translate the point. Do I ever translate? I'll translate rect. Okay. Like here I translate the position, but why does that change the size of the... label as it draws. You know what? Let's do a couple things. One is we don't have to do this here in the map contents. It could be for any card. If I can't get this to work, okay, whoops. I guess it must be the zoom. Scale, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, that's more so what I kind of had in mind. So I could use this to keep it at a fixed size. Then that means I don't need to translate the point. That means that I should probably use a position like so. That's more like it. Okay. Okay, so I think this should work. Okay, so we're just about done. That's better. Now we just need to make it so that's not tiny, like super duper tiny. So where? Okay, resizing is not equal to blank. Here we go. And then we want to set the skull to be something bigger. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, I needed not to do size here. This should be the same. Okay, alright. No. Okay, so the source is correct. The destination is incorrect. Ah, that's because of this. This needs to be encapsulated, I believe. Okay. Okay. Oh, these are the three pieces that I'm drawing. I see. I was like, what is this thing I'm drawing? Hold up. Okay. This is not the GUI I was looking for. Oh, here we go. It is this one. Well, this is the PNG. I need the other one. Okay. So 480, 480, 40, 480. Is this? This is it. Okay. So 80, 48, 824. You put it there. Okay. So I guess we want to do this. Okay, so I think I'm on the right track. All right, not bad, not bad. Times size. Okay. I feel like I'm on the right track, but for some reason it's not appearing correctly. Des.x plus equal des.w. Oh, w is already times size. Okay. What did this used to be? Okay, it was that. All right. It just was in a different location. All right, let's try this. This should be slightly better. Okay, okay. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Now, why is the text... Position.x. Let's try that. That's what we're looking for. Maybe I should put them on each card, because doing it like this makes it unclear as to what size each card is if you're resizing multiple. So I guess that kind of solves the problem for me. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out now is, also I think this was here. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was here. I have a bottom right. Okay. That's better. Okay. All right, cool. So anyway, back to what I was doing here. Oh, right, I need to push that change. That's right. Brother, okay. I was gonna crash out. I was gonna crash out. No. All right, so cool. So now we know how big the card is. I guess. Now I think about it, I guess it was like I should fix the scale. Yeah. Try this. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if it will, but okay, so it doesn't. I don't think I can use the bottom right location directly, can I? No. Like I want this, but without the zoom. Right? What do you think? Well, for now we'll leave it the way it is. Just because this isn't even what I was supposed to be working on. Something I added was the ability to use terrain, like a terrain pattern, to basically make it a little bit more land-like, rather than so plain looking. Not the most perfect thing in the world, but it works. I also made it so that patterns and colors have to be the same for them to connect. So now you can see like the little blue squares here are separated from the white connection points, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, that looks, I think, a little cleaner. All right, what I wanted to do is, well, let me fix these arrows before I forget. I draw a triangle? Like, where do I... Let me change the music. Beautiful. $240, $224. Ah, these. Okay, here we go. Okay. So is it 224 and 192? Yes. Okay. So then if we don't want the outline to be as big, we can do something like this. Okay. And then let's see. So we want to draw this first, right? Okay, okay. Don't we want to draw the outline? Okay, better, better. Okay, all right. Let's see. Start.add end div2, draw joint center. Let me count this arrow head. Arrowhead. Okay, so now we have the arrowhead and the arrowhead outline. So nearest point in rectangle. Okay. Yeah, like that just doesn't look good no matter how you slice it. That looks better, I think. I see. So I have to just do... I want to just keep it nice and simple. Honestly, I like this. I think this is better. I gotta fix this, but overall this is, I think, a better solution that's just a little bit more consistent. Now I just need this to move back and this to draw undercards, and that's basically it. Ooh, look at that beautiful shadow underneath. You gotta love it. Okay, so now we just need it to be in dot nearest point in rect in minus 1 perpendicular false. Okay, why can't I click on the joints? It's... I see, okay. If you clicked in a rectangle, the center minus the joint, the center is a start to the end. I see. So this is where we get this and this are no longer the same. That's why. Okay. Okay, so something like this. Let's see. Draw joint point. Can I just go center to center? Well, I can't go center to center. Oh, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I probably should just get back to work on this game. But this is also intriguing. but I don't need to do this right now. I know I want to improve this, so this might be fine. I kind of wanted to just point toward the center, and stop at the edge. So it should point here. Point to the center and then pull it back by the distance between the center point and the nearest edge. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I muted myself and then cleared my... Anyway. All right, so this game, and this is what we're working on as well. So the plan for today, and let me get rid of that code that puts a gray dot on the player's face. This is so cool. I still think this is really cool. Haven't seen a game. Well, I like I said, yesterday last stream, I don't keep up with modding that much, so I don't know what current modding looks like. But this should require like no compilation, no even restarts of the game. You just mod. You just write what you want it to be, how you want it to work, and it's easy. So anyway, right. So the idea was essentially you go through here and back here. There's an alleyway, and then you go through the alleyway and you end up in a different map. And in that map, you can go into this dumpster area. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna block that out. We're gonna see what this looks like. Let me actually commit this stuff before I forget. Let's commit all these changes, so I have something to go back to. I remade this day. What was the last time I... When was the last time I committed anything? Did I just move stuff? I don't know. I moved things and now they might not show up. Okay, here we go. Engine, init, script, runtime. Yeah, okay, I see. And then interrupt it. Yeah, that's basically all new. Okay. Scripting layer to with far more. Game runs faster. Cool. So what we're going to do now, once this commits, is we're going to basically go over here. It's going to take a while, I guess. And build this out. Just a little bit. It will transport you rather, I guess, to another map. Just because that, I feel like that would be nice to kind of give you some kind of semblance of movement. Well, let me see. Let me go back to the game and take a look. From this point, I got to do something about these cars. They overlap sometimes. That's not bad, actually. I kind of like that you can see the overhang like this. I like that you can see the overhang. You can see the overhang. Well, for now, let's not get too caught up in thinking. We'll just expand this out a little bit. Grab this guy. Okay, and then we can grab these guys like this, and then just give me repeat Shift R. Okay. That's probably like the most useful thing you can do is Shift R. I love that. Do we have cones or something? I thought we did. I have. I guess I don't have a blocker. We'll just use another car. A blocker like that. Put a cutout here for the alleyway. Yo, I could do something a little different here. I can actually like model an area. I don't have to take settle for substandard quality. What if I actually tried? Give me this guy. Ooh, hold on. This is it's kind of popping off. It's kind of like the most visually simple scene possible. Hold on, I'm cracked. Cool, let's see. All right. I have to re-export it. It's crazy ambience, dude. Crazy ambience. Okay. Give some triangles to actually light this these faces. Can we get one going down the middle, I guess? cool. You know what? Can we separate this into its own? There we go. You know what? Can we undo that middle? There we go. And just separate that. There we go. And now let's go over here. We can turn this into this. This might work. I don't know. Okay, it does. Yeah, auto subdivide faces actually does work. Sometimes. Sometimes it does exactly what I wanted to do. This is that was so freeform, dude. That was crazy. Oh, whoops. I grabbed the... Oh, I didn't mean to grab this face. I didn't mean to grab any of those faces. Just the bottom ones. There we go. I prefer box select. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to grab these one more time. Can we get a vertex paint on them? Can I get a dark, just a black color in? Actually, I don't need... No, actually, yeah, that's fine. And then... Yeah, okay. Export it. Okay. Oh, I should do it if I'm gonna do it like this. I should do it a different way, but that's okay. I will it's gonna look like garbage if I don't do it the other way that I'm thinking, but I guess that's okay. That's okay. We won't... Oh, I should do this a different way. No. No, come now, Josiah. So, come now, Josiah. Come on now, SolarLune. Don't go crazy. don't lose track of the goal with which you're close. Ooh, and then what if we just kind of, and then we just doop our way. Well, I guess we would do it this way instead. Boom. Ooh. And then hit him with the reset. And we call this texturing. Very simple texturing, but texturing nonetheless. Okay. And then we can just kind of like... Boom. Just remove those. Kick it back. Okay, okay. So what if we had like a room, like buildings like that? So some of this was an alleyway and some of this was like stuff. Hmm. Making it more real. Okay, I like that idea, but I think that I need to like do it for real if I'm going to do it for real. I can't say it. Do nothing about that. All right, we will. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so I do like the idea, but I guess let's save that for later. But overall, right now we have a pretty good little approach for how this should work. So there's a reason, you know, you keep going back and you find in the alleyway there's something over there. All right, looks good, sounds good. I think I should probably place something in this area. I don't have any trees. I do have trees. We can push these guys over here. Give us a little something. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's give ourselves some grass down there. I kind of like the idea of this area just being dirt. Which, don't I have dirt? Don't I have dirt-like texture? I don't have a dirt-like texture. Okay. Repeat, I do not have a dirt-like texture. Okay, let's go for making something real quick. Something like that. Cool. Maybe dead trees would be better in this area. Oh, this is so, like, claustrophobic, dude. It's crazy. Okay. So what we're gonna do, let's try making a garage. I'm sorry, a brain not work dumpster. Brain not working. Let's make a dumpster. Let me think. Dumper? Dumpster. That's not even what I'm trying. I don't even need to do that. I need to do that. Okay. String. Okay, so I just need to inset this. There we go, and then I just need to make a lid. Okay, alright, that's a good start. Dumpsters probably aren't shaped exactly cubicle like this. Dumpster. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let me see, do I want any kind of texture for this? Maybe. Let's see. Well, I guess I will probably need a texture, so textures for walls and stuff. Okay. So let's give this a shot here. Trash. What should trash look like? Eggs. Mostly plastic. Some wood or cardboard. But yeah, mostly plastic. Okay. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna probably afford a little color there. Let's see. Okay, I'm kind of like feeling like this might be a little peak, just a little. It's kind of getting there, bit by bit. It's hard, but I feel like it kind of works. I feel like it's getting there. Is it? Oh, definitely not F12. Um, Wait a second. What? Okay, we're good. I was like, did something open without my knowing? Like, what exactly is going on? All right, let's see. All right. This is not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I guess that's what makes drawing trash kind of fun, is that you're just gonna get there in the end, right? Like, you don't have to try so hard necessarily, because it's trash. It's not supposed to be visually understood. I'm looking for preview F7. That's what it is. Okay. I really like this little area of like light. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good, I think. I don't know if it'll tile, but I think it at least looks good. That looks like garbage. That, buddy, that's garbage. Cool. Let's make an asset out of it real quick. Well, let's make it solid, and then let's make an asset out of it. We do that by going to here. We just say this is dumpster. I think it really matters. That's fine. Not bad. A little small. Kind of reminds me of like a ice cream thing. Ice cream, what's it called? I don't know if I can just turn it, make it bigger like that. Because, well, yeah, I guess that's about right. It should come up to his chest, right? Like it comes up to my chest or so. So it's not a full 2 times bigger because it already is up to his waist. It's not taller than him. It's about 1.5 times bigger. Okay. Something like that. That's better, I think. Okay, all right, all right. Cool. So now what we want to do is create a dumpster scene. So now this is going to be a little interesting, because I think if we do it right, it shouldn't be so tile based like this. Let's try this. crazy. Okay, let's go with something like this. So these are gonna be the walls. This is the, what do we call it? Trash walls. We're just gonna loop this like so. Switch it up just by doing a very simple tiling job. Okay. Blender. Blender, don't. Hey, hey. Blender. Blender. I think it might have frozen. Maybe? I guess we'll leave it and see. So, how's everybody doing in chat? I think it might just. I think I have to close it. I don't think it's doing anything. Okay. Yeah. I think it stalled for whatever reason. Alright, that's fine. So is it just gonna do this every time? Like, is this just my fate? I guess I need to update Blender because it's that's unusual for it to do this specific thing, and it's always doing it. Is it Wayland? don't think it's anything I have running. Well, let me try it one more time. Because if you create an image texture and then go to load or open, it just stalls. Okay, let me take a quick look to see if there's a newer Blender than the one I have, 4.4.3. Yes, okay. So then I will use that one. Let me just, okay, yeah. All right, I will download the latest LTS version. We will use that. All right, it is extracted. We will now I guess we'll just overwrite it. Let's see. Can I import my preferences? Thank you. Did you import? Yes, you did. Okay, cool. Do we still have the same issue as before? I'll just chill out. Okay. Man, it's just not gonna load. All right. Man, I don't know what quite to do about this one. Let's do a couple things. I don't know what to do, followed by let's do a couple things. We're gonna firstly try running it through a terminal. Maybe it'll show us what's going on, why this freezes. Nope, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't know. It must be something with Wayland, I would imagine, because it's like this is a weird problem. Very strange. Okay, let me think about something real quick. Okay. So I can't save. I can't open. Can't open. How strange, dude. This is a really strange problem. This is really weird. I think this is just a straight up like stream stopper. Like I cannot like load an image. Can I maybe I can drag and drop it? I don't think I can, but let me try that. Not ideal, but let's see if I have just like, can I just drag and drop an image into here? Okay, so it becomes something. So can I drag and drop an image into here? No, can I drag and drop an image into here? Interesting, interesting. We're maybe getting somewhere. Okay. Can I drag and drop an image into here? I can. Okay. Alright, well then, I guess we can work with that for now. This is very, very strange. I'm not sure why it's happening. Okay, so... Hmm? So I have to drag it here first? Okay. Very strange. Alright, so we have trash. It uses... Okay, so the normals are flipped. Why is it so dark? Okay, that's part of it. Why is it still so dark though? What is going on? Why is everything black? It's not like that elsewhere. I guess it's just there. That's like that, I guess. Or something. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, well, that's why. Okay, we need to set the time. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we want to say this is closest, and we want to, I'll see if this works. We want it to auto UV map. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Can we get maybe, yeah. And then can we get a trash walls? Now I'm not sure why. This one doesn't take. Ah, okay, so I see, I see. All right, so now we should be able to just say we want to assign, where is this guy? This to this. And we want unit size to be 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like, and then we just need to... where's the new cut, or do they not have that anymore? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Snap it to grid. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And then we just go down here and we can do like, give me a little bit of a rise in the center. Okay. And then give me a camera with a crazy high field of view. Yeah, something like that. Cool. So, so now the reason why what I wanted to do, and I don't know if I have the time to really make this work, but I wanted to test this out to see if I could well, the idea was essentially either you have limited oxygen and you're trying to go in the trash can and come back out periodically, or you go in the trash can and there's some kind of drone or camera that's watching and you have to resurface. So you're the idea is that you have two scenes, two views. One view is this where you're looking at the game world here, and the other view is you in the trash can from a first person view as you explore this space. And so you have to find places to come back up periodically. Of the two, I like the idea that you have to watch out for things, because it feels like that adds to the fun, because it's you're basically looking between this scene and the trash scene, and you're shuffling back and forth essentially. So I guess what I could do is basically make it so that this scene draws maybe on the left half of the screen and the trash scene draws on the right or something. I'm not sure. But that's the idea. I'm happy with the trash texture. I think the trash texture is good. Yeah, so let's give this a shot and see if we can somehow do this. I don't think we can. I think it's something I need to do, because currently the way this works is the game has only one active scene, and to do this I would need another active scene. I would need to basically load I would need this to be I would need it some sort of scene system, so you can, for example, change the scene in the current slot or add a scene on top. Although I guess you don't need to do that. Let's try something real quick. I'm just gonna hack this on. Oh, it doesn't take a scene. Oh, well, that changes things considerably, doesn't it? Let's change this so that it takes a scene directly. Then we can say s.scene.get. Oh, that won't work either. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit more because I want something that basically works in like the way that the scene system currently works is it's designed around the game having one active scene at a time. But what I want is to have multiple active scenes. So, I mean, I guess I could just make it so that it goes to the trash scene, but that's not really what I want. But I guess we can give it a shot just to see what it looks like. Um, okay, so like this. I guess really it's a transport. Hold up. I'm thinking. Property. I see. I see. I see. So this returns, it doesn't return a property. It returns instead anything. So, I mean, like what we want to do is this transport system. Okay. Did I do something with? Yeah, I did. Adding a scene. Yeah, we're not gonna probably end up doing that. All right, let's give this a shot. The concept is scuffed, but we don't know how scuffed just yet. Okay. So this is what it looks like in this area. We're here. So there's a couple things we want to do. One is that we want to enable auto subdivision. We also want this to be solid. And have tries. There we go. You can see the triangle outline a little bit. We also Let me see something real quick. Fine. Ah, I see. Right. Can we make it so that there we go. It's a little better. Okay. Now, can we make it so that this, instead of that, put a light on the camera? Like that. Cool. And then give us... Can we get a fog override? Can I see the extents, the limits? Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Hold up. Hold up. We might be cooking. We might be cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. What if then we just do like this, and then we gave this a good old-fashioned vertex color, shadeless, boom, and then we just said vertex paint. Paint this white. So then when you look, if you were to look up, you would see that. Okay. Oh, is there any way to do that? I guess not, huh? Because it's like, wait, to fade it out? No, I guess not. Yeah. Okay, okay. This is gonna be peak, I think. It's peak, I fear. I think it might be actually kind of sick. Like, forgive the low res textures and stuff, but this could actually go kind of hard. Yeah, so I'm happy with this outcome. I believe I'm happy with it. Okay. All right. It's getting there. I think it's getting there. I think it's getting there. Hold on. That might hold on. I'm just I might hold on. Just no. I pressed the thing that makes the thing. I pressed the thing that kills Blender. Let's see. I'm not sure why it's doing that. But restarting my computer might fix it. It's not like I haven't restarted it in years. I restarted it like today, yesterday. I'm pretty sure. Is it just locked now? Come on, man. I was cooking. All right, well. This could be peak though. This could be peak. So my idea was essentially the way that the game plays. Well, I'll just, since this is doing something. The way that the game plays is pretty straightforward. You have the analog sticks. You have A to interact with stuff, normally. So I'm thinking in this area, rather than doing the standard like use the right stick to look around, left stick to move, it's kind of like a super fast-paced game of Pac-Man or something, where you're like the oxygen meter is going down, and you are, trying to move quickly, and so you're like, running forward, and then you press right, and you turn in like you like drift. And so you're basically like driving a car, like you're like dashing through the corridors. So we'll see if we can get it to like really have the sauce necessary for this concept. But I think it could. I think that it definitely could. And this looks pretty good. It looks not too shabby. Just that little bit of color really like kind of makes it pop off. So we'll see. We'll see. I think. Well, yeah, just making this like doubling the size of this texture would like really help out, I think. And it's gonna go crazy. But anyway, I guess I'll stop it here. Thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. It's been real. I'll catch you guys on the flip side next time. And if you want to support development, please check out Masterplan and on Steam or itch.io. Blender's just not going to. It's just over. No more Blender. Okay, now it runs. I don't know, man. I don't know. What I wanted to try real quick is just switching the fog from overwrite to subtractive, because subtractive coloring and fog looks demonstrably different. So let's switch it to white. Way more aggressive, especially if we go like a light blue. Or I guess really a light red. Oh, look at that. Like, that's that blue tinting. just nasty. Dense fog. Can't. I mean, just can't see nothing, man. You're just like, I hope there's nothing in there. Light is much more light, smooth. Yeah. And I don't think the fog dither. I don't think I have this working. I do have it. Oh my gosh. Oh, buddy. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's already gonna go crazy, dude. This is already like, I think we may have a crazy game concept in the middle of our game concept. All right, well, we'll call it there. I'm very happy with the way this shaped up. It's gonna be crazy to, and especially if we get the like add, you know, like I can't even do it. Do it. I can't even draw what I'm trying to draw. Like the hands, or it's like it's gonna be hands like like moving up and down as you run, like. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I feel like this is gonna be a sick little like thing. Like people are gonna be like, "What the heck? Like, what is this game?" Anyway, it's been real. I'll catch you guys at the flip side next time. This is Friday, so I'll see if I can stream again on Monday, or yeah, on Monday. But yeah, it's been real. This and the next stream is gonna be probably like a real peak stream, because that's gonna be where I'm going to make this like super drifty, like, you know, smooth movement controller, ideally, where it's just like super you know, just weirdly good, like braking and drifting and boosting and stuff. That's the ideal. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. It's been real. I'll catch you guys on the flip side next time. And yeah, if you want to support development, check out Masterplan on itch.io or Steam. It just got updated to V0.9 just a few days ago, and I'll be pushing out another update soon for map card improvements. All right, thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.